Not far east from the unmistakable buildings of the nation's capital. We've got a building that's also unmistakable in sight, but bears a new name. Welcome to Northwest Stadium here in Landover, Maryland. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the Washington Commanders. Will Reichert has it all teed up, and we're off and running from Landover. Return starts from the goal line. This makes it up to the 25. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Ready, ready! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger! Check smash, check smash! Ready!
This is Jacory Kronsky-Merritt. In it for the first time. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Stop made by a guy who wore the burgundy and gold his first 8 seasons, Jonathan Allen.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That's complete to Zach Ertz. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. He goes to the hurry up here.
Commanders first down.
Daniels on 1st down. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Jalen Lane, the one he was looking for. And it sets up 2nd down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
Running right side by McLaurin. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Buffalo 18!
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Good strike downfield to Lane. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. That's caught at the 4. It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
6 more yards. That's
Catch, Pepper!
first down. First and
Here we go, here we go! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles!
1st and goal, Kronsky-Merritt. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Play action now with Daniels. And that is caught. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Gay with the point after. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
Their own 25-yard line.
Hold on, let me switch my cornerbacks. Matter of fact,
Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for Aaron Jones. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
2nd down carry for Jones. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing facing third down to begin this ball game.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on third, McCarthy. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. From the gun, Jones gets it. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of one. So we're through one. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this.
So if I don't see no popcorn in your logo, I already know what type of game they better do.
We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're looking down to 2nd and 9.
Viking 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. That one's incomplete over the middle.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Hey, them white boys on the crank, man. That's why I got the headphones on. I'm saying, crank
They'll air it out on third. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. They are going for it. McCarthy. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. And the Commanders take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it right too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Our game of 4 is now 2nd and 6.
Now Daniels off the play action. He puts some juice on a deep throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Headed out right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Big gain downfield. He is down inside the 35-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, I'll be honest with you, Kate. They say that football is cyclical. Well, I sure hope we see the fullback come back. There's just something about that guy. Something about that position. And he just showed you right there, going to get you a first down. They can be difference makers, too.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Now it'll be caught by Adam Thielen. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he finds him in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go check. Riggs. Let go.
Husky Merritt on the draw.
Oh, man.
That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
A gain of 9 brings up
And he's got a free play here. It's caught. This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40.
Here we go. Bronco 80. Panther 60. 70 Rangers.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Fits it through the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. 16 yards on the play. And the Commanders will have a 1st. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Caught by Deebo Samuel. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
brings up 2nd and 4 at the 18-yard line.
60. 18 Rattler. Ready.
To throw again, it's Daniels. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Vikings take the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
He throws a bullet to the center of
We
the
did.
field. Brought in inside the 20. down to the 14-yard line. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. So they can try for some points going into the break.
The Vikings field goal. A 31-yard attempt.
Reichert connects there. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half.
I need that lead. Fuck you talking about?
The Commanders think they've got it. Yes, they did. Get it back.
I need that motherfucking lead. That's when I get petty.
Ready, break.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Back. 18. Hurt. Ready.
Frosty Merritt straight ahead. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Working quickly here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
2nd and very short, looking to pass. That's completed right side. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. Offense up to the line fast.
19, Tiger, 19. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Going on 1st down, Daniels. Able to find Ertz. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Offense to the line fast.
That's another Washington Commanders 1st down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Frosty Merritt is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take the lead right away in half number 2. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go, 19, Tigers.
Now it's McCarthy. Connects on the crosser. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches.
70 Lions.
Play action, McCarthy. Buying some time right. He's keeping it. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
1st and 10, here's Jones. And he comes through big here, 9 yards, it's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 47-yard line.
1st down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Ready. 60, 7 Tigers, 7 Tigers. 69.
On play action now, McCarthy
In there like that.
has a big spot to Addison. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. Give him 24 on that play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Straight ahead they go with Jones. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. It's McCarthy.
Same play. This is shit, man.
This has been a trend. Yet another interception. And the Commanders get it back as he interception for the second time this game. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
And this one is launched downfield. And it is incomplete. Went big on the final play of our third quarter. And nothing comes from it as we hit the break.
I'm going to get him before the game over. Believe that.
Ready.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 19 Tiger.
He's back to throw. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And he is stopped with authority there. But that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
That's good for a Washington first
Alert.
down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Panther 60. Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers. Ready?
Play fake here. Daniels. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
Big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Play action now. Daniels. Flushed out of the pocket. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Now it's Terry McLaurin on the target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Looking to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football. Commanders punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vets, Tressway. And this punt lands in the end zone for a touchback. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Mason gets it from the gun. He'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Running back, motioning right. Back to throw it. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Vikings needing 4 points. They're set up at the 35 now.
Track at 60. Tight. Up all 18.
You gonna bet on us to beat the
19
Chiefs?
tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Shit, ain't
18
nobody
right
else.
here. Madden straight.
First and 10. Here's McCarthy. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
From the gun, Mason. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Panther 60. Panther 60. Warrior 70. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go, man. Go.
Setting up to pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
70 range. 70 range. Go.
Looking to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Get him off the sticks, y'all.
70 Timberwolf.
I'm definitely not taking in.
Desperation time here on fourth. Buys time, rolling
Same
right.
shit, trash ass.
They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they do not get a desperately needed first down. He doesn't make it, and they still trail after the turnover on downs. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
19. Come on. Come on. Hey.
Let's see if he thought I was bullshit.
They're going to pass it here. He's trying
He
to
thought I was
push the
bullshit.
field. This is brought in at the 15. That should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win.
We mean it most of it, though.